Welcome to the CV Confidence Coach podcast with your host Liz Maguire, where she helps you to learn the secret of an interview-winning CV. Liz shows you how to deliver a compelling CV which increases career confidence, optimises your professional visibility and opens interview doors. Tune in weekly as she shares proven and simple strategies to help you craft your interview-winning CV. Make sure you head over to www.giraffecvs.co.uk to subscribe for our free newsletter with more CV writing and career tips.
Hello, how are you? This week I thought I'd talk about running your own business and how to present this on your CV. So this podcast is great for anyone who's running their own business at the moment, or perhaps has run a business in the past and is now looking for an employed role or is in an employed role and wondering perhaps how to present this on their CV. As master of my own small enterprise, I know that setting up and running your own business is one of the biggest learning experiences you'll ever go through. It definitely has its ups and downs, but in overcoming all the diverse challenges that you're faced with as a business owner, you really do acquire a wealth of skills and insight that really can boost your credibility and ultimately your employability. Now, employability doesn't just mean being employed in a role by a company, moving away from running your own enterprise, but also in how you promote yourselves to your customers. Because I often find that business owners present their, say, LinkedIn profile or CV in business marketing speak in the kind of way that you'd maybe see on the About Us pages of a website. They talk about customer service and quality and things like that quite often, rather than positioning themselves as the power and energy behind the business and showing what they have delivered through the business, what results they've delivered, and how now they're a stronger person for it. And this is really something I would encourage. I mean, CVs are not just for people who are job seeking. Having a really strong LinkedIn profile is a really important thing for a business owner to promote yourself and show the value you bring. By nature, people who run their own business are often ambitious, determined, optimistic, resilient and flexible, and these qualities can really pack a powerful punch when presented in the right way, but not many people are doing it. I do recognise that encapsulating the value that you bring and the skills that you've developed through running your own business isn't easy, and writing your own CV isn't easy. It's hard to think in a positive way and present your skills in a powerful light. Lots of business owners also think that a traditional CV or LinkedIn profile is less of a necessity when running their own business. They think that their website may do it for them or their marketing materials, but I really do think that a presence on LinkedIn is increasingly important to build your professional reputation and establish your particular expertise. So today I thought I'd talk through 3 potential scenarios that you may be faced with that would influence how you present your entrepreneurial experience on your CV. Before even putting pen to paper or your finger on the keyboard, I really urge you to consider what it is that your target audience will most want to see on your CV. So here are a few potential areas of focus that you may have as a business owner writing your CV, along with some relevant tips to help you optimise your CV presentation. Let's go. Target 1 is a new contract. This is when you're a business owner who's looking for a new sale, looking to attract a new customer. When you're positioning yourself for a new contract, it's a really good idea to make sure that your LinkedIn profile represents you at your best, so that if your prospective client decides to check you out, they can really see an accurate picture of what you do and the value you can bring. Even when a new contract is not right on the horizon, it's really a good idea to keep your CV up to date and ready for inclusion in tenders, proposals or presentations. If you're looking for a new contract, I'd recommend focusing your LinkedIn profile on the benefits that you bring to similar clients. You can evidence this through project examples, endorsements and recommendations wherever possible. Beware of listing boring internal business duties when your target is a new client. They'll be less interested in how your business is run and more interested in what you can do for them. Target 2. How about if you're looking for an employed role that actually uses the skills that you've developed through running your business? Running a successful business uses and develops many transferable skills that can bring you kudos when applying for an employed role. These include starting up the business, the strategic planning phases, building and leading your team, developing and marketing new products, business development activities, generating your own leads, marketing across numerous platforms, managing the operation, and evolving it through change as well. These are just a few of the skills that you've probably developed. So if you're looking for an employed role that uses the skills that you've developed through building your business, then use your CV and LinkedIn profile to demonstrate the achievements that you take pride in and the challenges that you've overcome to build your business. For example, being able to state that you've established your business from scratch to achieve turnover of so much within 6 months through sales to so many clients is pretty impressive. So try and quantify your achievements wherever possible. If you're talking about building and leading your team, perhaps you'd like to mention that you've built the team from scratch and you've built it to so many team members within so long, and maybe also talk about how you've trained and developed your team to fit your business. I'd recommend having a look at the job advert, the job description and the person specification for the role that you're looking at applying for, and try to draw out on your CV and LinkedIn profile the skills that they're looking for in the job advert and so on, and give tangible examples of how you've actually made an impact in these areas. The third target I wanted to talk about is an employed role that draws on the experience that you've gained before you were a business owner. Sometimes, for whatever reason, it can be more appealing to seek a return to a career that you had before you set up your own business. In this case, it might be wise to slightly downplay your experiences as a business owner on your CV and focus instead on achievements from your earlier career. If this scenario is relevant to you, I'd recommend using a relevant experience section and place your relevant work experience from your earlier career right up on page 1 of your CV. You can then follow this with an other experience section on page 2, and this can briefly summarise any non-relevant work history, including your own business. So I hope this gives you some idea of how to tailor your CV for different opportunities when you're a business owner. And if you'd like any further help, please do feel free to contact me. You can visit www.giraffecvs.co.uk and either send your CV for a free CV review or read one of our blogs to gain some further insight. Thanks for listening.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of the CV Confidence Coach podcast. If you did, please do leave a review and subscribe here in iTunes to make sure you don't miss the next show. Head on over to www.giraffecvs.co.uk to subscribe for our free newsletter for more CV writing and career